All right, sitting here Copenhagen Gaming Week. Maybe you can hear some of the music in the background. More and more people are coming in. I'm sitting with Peter dupreeh.
It's a party here.
It's a party. It's warm-up party, and it will become a massive party. It was crazy yesterday.
It was good, a really good first day.
4 here, community manager, together with dupreeh. I asked the community if they had some questions for you, and they had.
Cool.
You ready for some of them?
Yes.
All right. So, describe Skyward Masters in 3 words.
In 3 words: chaotic, immersive, and thrilling.
That's a good word. What makes Skyward Masters different than other arena shooters or shooters?
Obviously, the arena shooter is a title that's been around for a long time with Quake and Unreal Tournament as well. I think what makes this one different is that at least I've tried to come up with a game where you can have all the good things from multiple game titles, and then bring them to this arena shooter, and then hopefully create a little bit of a new experience, something that we haven't seen before, something that is going to be tested and hopefully people will like. But it's also like obviously in a phase right now where we are just testing everything. But I think it's an interesting project.
Why did you become an investor in Skyward Masters, dupreeh?
I did because I always had an idea that I wanted to try and develop like a computer game. I wanted to have a lot of my ideas put inside somewhere, and I've always been loving to play. So I thought it was a nice opportunity to try and get that kind of dream out there and go with some people that had the same kind of passion.
That's awesome. What's your favorite biome? They want to know. Multiple asked this question.
I think Frostbite is my favorite one.
So that's the ice map, right?
Yeah, it's the ice one. Like I just love blue.
Yeah.
So, and it's pretty blue. So
yeah, I actually
looks cool.
I remember reading somewhere that's your favorite color.
It is.
Yeah, mine too. All right. What should the next biome be that we develop?
That's a good one. I think we had some really interesting ones. Really like Frostbite. I think that's cool. I think the Oasis is really nice as well. I've made like a long list of things that I think is cool.
Nice.
I think there's maybe something like machinery or like a swamp. Maybe something like could also be like a world of bloods and like vampiric inspiration.
All right. Okay, that's really like science fiction. Leading into
already have the name. We could already name it. Or we do something like nocturnal, something that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Kind of the same. What's the next weapon we should develop?
I kind of miss like a really hard-hitting pistol, like a deagle or something.
Hard-hitting pistol. All right. Okay. Awesome. So, have you ever played the game mod or mode in Minecraft called Bed Wars?
No, never.
Then we're in the same boat, but there's a lot of people asking how good are you at Bed Wars?
It actually happened yesterday twice that someone was like, "Oh, it kind of reminds me of Bed Wars." So I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of the inspiration," but I haven't played it myself.
Okay, so how good do you think you are at Bed Wars?
Pretty bad probably, because I never really played Minecraft either.
There you have it. Okay, what was your thoughts, dupreeh, the first time you heard about Skyward Masters? The very first thought you had?
I think I wouldn't say afraid, but I think it's always questionable when someone comes to you and asks about wanting to develop a first-person shooter game like from scratch.
Yeah.
Because there's so many out there that has to compete with you. But I think it turned out well in that sense that that the majority of the people here were so involved in it and they were so committed to it.
Yeah.
And you could feel like a passion for them.
Yeah.
And then also I think it kind of stood out from the other FPS games in some way. It wasn't like any other. So I think that's what.
That's nice. Kim asks, what's the best argument for players to try out Skyward Masters?
I think the most obvious one would be that it's a genre that we try to make, like it's a new genre that we're trying to create.
Yeah.
And that it's a game mode. Also, if you look back at the arena shooters, looking back at the Quake and Unreal Tournament is not really popular in that sense anymore. But also the fact that we've tried to create a game that has its own kind of identity with aspects of every good title out there.
Yeah.
So it's like hopefully something new.
Awesome. What do you think you're doing in 10 years? Brooksy asks. That's deep. What do you think you're doing in 10 years, dupreeh?
Hopefully managing some tournament in the Skyward Masters.
That's a good answer.
I'm not like a on floor tournament manager, but hopefully someone wearing a suit in a huge fucking building in, I don't know, we have a headquarters in Seattle or some shit.
Okay, let's go. Seattle, I like that. All right, 10 years, so that's what, 2036? All right, crazy. A lot of members actually answered the question with what are you doing in 10 years? And they said, he's probably coaching the players like us to become esports players of Skyward Masters. That's pretty close.
Yeah, true.
That's very close. Why did you choose to put your name? I would say your name matters a lot, especially in Denmark in esports, but probably also, I mean, it's a lot to the CSGO community. Why did you decide to put that name and your money behind this project?
I think the first idea was that I wanted to try and, well, I've always had this dream of trying to develop a game.
Yeah.
I've always been very passionate about games. Obviously, Counter-Strike took a big place, but also just as a hobby, playing games. And, you know, I had this idea how it would be to create a game, and man, it's probably not that easy, or probably not that difficult, or whatever you say. I got a whole new sense of how this actually works.
Yeah.
No, it's just also just to be part of the engine room.
Yeah.
Go in behind the scenes, see how it is.
Yeah.
And then also, like on a personal note, to become like, try to work as an investor in something, you know.
Yeah.
I had to do something else now that I stopped playing.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, this was a great opportunity.
Would you say that there are some parallels between building a game and playing in Astralis? Are there some parallels you can draw on?
Yeah, well, the passion, I guess, like the working towards the same kind of goal.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like, in terms of performance, no.
Yeah.
But I think it's a lot about you're driven by passion, and also
yeah, it's a lot of hard work, and the odds are probably against you.
Yeah, and also a lot of exactly a lot of commitment. As well.
Yeah, exactly. But
in theory, you never really know if you're gonna succeed, right? It's a big question mark in the end. Like
it's that star you're chasing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the horizon. But you have succeeded before, so we have someone with us who have succeeded. Why should someone who loves, let's say, FPS or arena shooters, or even that Bed Wars mode in Minecraft that it's based on, why do you think they might love Skyward Masters? There's somebody who likes...
Someone just, they agreed. No, I think it's mainly because, I mean, I think we wanted to create a game that has a lot of inspiration from other games as well. And we wanted to create a title that made sense and that also created something new. So we want to have both like the tactical aspect of maybe Counter-Strike, but we also wanted to have the whole resources and collecting buffs and having like mid-game events and objectives you need to capture as you have in other games.
Yeah.
While also keeping the games, I wouldn't say like short, but at least keeping them not too long.
Yeah, intense, dynamic.
Like it should be intense and super dynamic, but also having the biomes that we want to have in the game that creates an experience that is different from game to game, hopefully.
Yeah.
As much as we can, at least, so that it has always, so it kind of plays into your mind what zones you have and how you want to approach the game.
Yeah. What are you most excited about Copenhagen Game Week? What excited you the most?
I think this is actually my first time ever at this kind of, you know, having like a stand and like having to promote something and be part of like a team that wants to promote something. So I think it's interesting to be in a position where I have like something on the line. I have a stake in something, and that I can actually. It's more like I'm here because of the passion.
Yeah.
Instead of someone, hey, give me a bag of money, right?
Yeah.
I'm here out of my own kind of free will because I want to promote it and I want to feel that it's going in the right direction. So I think that's what I'm most excited about.
So this one is maybe closer to the nostalgia and the heart. What do you miss the most, or when it comes to your heart when you think about the Astralis era? What do you miss the most?
Being a full Danish team that was competing at the highest level and winning. So like you could make your nation proud and the people proud, and you could feel that it had an impact on people at home, specifically the youth. I think that was like the one thing that stood out the most. Yeah, it was so nice to feel that, you know, people could connect with us and we could feel like we carried the subculture at home. So that was really cool. I
mean, we're the same age and I felt it too. So it's not even, exactly. All right, anything you want to say to the community?
I just want to say thanks to the people out there that are supporting us, and that you continue to support us also in our journey to hopefully become something nice and great. It's an honor, and it's definitely wouldn't be possible without you guys, because if you guys wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be here.
And continue to ask questions for the next time we sit down. So what should everyone that wants to play Skyward Master be doing right now?
They should join our Discord.